Hello there, friends. Welcome back to our little corner of the YouTube English for You channel. It's so good to have you here with me again. I'm Chris, and I'm very happy you're listening today. On this show, I will talk slowly, use easy words, and say important things more than once. This helps you hear and understand everything. My main goal is to help you with your English. We will listen and learn to speak better at the same time. Today, we're going to talk about a big problem for many people learning English. How do I think in English? Do you ever ask yourself, how can I stop translating from my first language in my head? If so, don't worry. This is a very common problem. Almost everyone learning a new language has this issue. Our brains like to use what they know best, our first language. But I have some great news for you. Thinking in English is a skill, just like riding a bicycle or cooking a meal. You can learn it, you can practice it, and you can get good at it. Today, I'm going to show you some simple ways to start. Why is thinking in English so important? Many people feel slow when they speak English. Have you ever felt this way? You try to say something, but the words don't come out quickly. You stop and think, why does this happen? The main reason is that you are translating every word and every sentence in your head. Imagine this, you want to say, I am going to the store. Your brain first thinks, what's the word for I in my language? Okay, now what's the word for am going? And what about to the store? This process takes a lot of time. It makes speaking feel slow and difficult. You might know many words and a lot of grammar rules, but if you translate everything, it's hard to talk fast. It's hard to speak naturally. In real life, people talk fast. They don't wait for you to translate. If you are always translating, you will be too slow for a real conversation. The person you are talking to might think you don't know the answer or you don't understand. Also, direct translation is not always correct. Different languages have different rules. For example, in English, we say, a red car. The color word, or adjective, comes before the noun, which is car. But in some other languages you might say, a car red. If you translate word by word, your English might sound strange or even be wrong. So, the big goal is to learn to think in English, not in your first language. When you do this, you will speak faster and sound more like a native speaker. You will have more natural conversations and feel more confident. Today, I will give you some easy tips you can use every day to start. Why do we translate? It's normal. When you first start learning English, it's completely normal to translate. Your first language is like a bridge. It helps you get from a place of not knowing to a place of understanding. You hear a new English word, and your brain uses the bridge to find the meaning in your own language. This is good at the beginning. But after some time, you want to get rid of that bridge. You want to see a chair and just think the word chair, without thinking about the word for chair in your first language. Many students tell me, Chris, I know many words. I know the grammar. But when I try to speak, my mind freezes. I always tell them this happens because their brain is still translating. It's like your brain is trying to do two jobs at once, thinking in your language and speaking in English. That's a lot of work. But don't worry, there's a solution. We can train our brains to use English first. Let's get to the fun part and talk about some practical things you can do. Here are 5 easy ways to start thinking in English today. 5 simple ways to start thinking in English. Tip 1. Describe what you see. This is a very simple and powerful trick. Look around you right now. What do you see? Think about these things in English. You don't have to say the words out loud. Just think them in your head. For example, when you are walking outside, think to yourself, I am walking on the street. I see a big tree. There is a blue car. The sky is clear today. When you are in your kitchen, you can think, I am making coffee. I am opening the fridge. I am cooking dinner. The food smells good. You can do this at any time, anywhere. No one will hear you. It's your secret English practice. If you don't know a word, don't worry. Just remember the thing you didn't know the word for. Later, you can look up the word and write it down. The next time you see that thing, your brain will remember the English word. This is how you slowly build your English brain. Tip 2. Talk about your day. Another great way to think in English is to talk about your plans and what you did today, but in your mind. In the morning, when you wake up, think about what you will do. For example, today I will go to work. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. I want to study English after work. In the evening, before you go to sleep, think about what you did during the day. For example, today I went to the supermarket. I cooked chicken for dinner. I watched a movie. I called my mom. You don't need to write these thoughts down. You don't need to say them out loud. Just think them. The more you do this, the more natural it becomes. Tip 3. Use visual thinking, no translation. This tip is very important for removing the bridge of your first language. When you see something, a chair, a book, a phone, a spoon, don't think, what's that word in English? Oh, it's chair. No. When you see the object, you should try to think only the English word. For a chair, just think, chair. For a book, just think, book. For a phone, just think, phone. Try this with many simple things around you. Think, tree, bus, window, shoes, dog, computer, door. Do this a few times every day. Soon, it will become automatic. Your brain will start to connect the object directly with the English word, not with your first language. This is a very big step. Tip 4. Do shadowing. This is one of the best techniques for improving your speaking and listening at the same time. It's my favorite. Here's how it works. 1. Find an English audio, like a podcast, a video, or an audiobook. Choose something with a clear speaker and a topic you like. 2. Listen to a small part of the audio. 3. As you listen, repeat what the person says immediately after they say it. This means you should speak at the same time, or just a second after them. 4. Try to copy everything, the words, the speed, the rhythm, and how they say it. For example, if the speaker says, I'm going to the store, you should repeat, I'm going to the store, right away. Don't stop to think or translate. Just listen and repeat. At first, it will be hard, and that's okay. But with practice, you will train your brain to understand and speak English quickly, without thinking. Do this for 5 or 10 minutes every day. That's enough to make a big difference. Tip 5. narrate your life, simple actions. This tip is very similar to the first one, but it focuses on what you are doing. When you are doing simple, everyday things, tell yourself in English what you are doing. When you are walking, you can think, I am walking. The sun is shining. The wind is cold. When you are cooking, you can think, I'm washing the rice. I'm adding salt to the food. When you are cleaning, you can think, I'm sweeping the floor. I'm folding the clothes. These are simple actions and they use simple English words. It's like you are learning to speak again, just like a child. This is how your brain learns new connections. Your simple daily plan. Let's put everything together. Here is a simple plan you can follow every day. It only has 4 steps, and you can do them without any pressure. Step 1. Morning thoughts. When you wake up, before you check your phone, take 1 minute to think in English. What will you do today? What do you want to achieve? Just simple thoughts. You can do this while you brush your teeth or drink your coffee. Step 2. Daytime descriptions. As you go through your day, look around and describe what you see in your mind. A person walking, a cat sleeping, a red car. Just simple observations. If you don't know a word, make a note of it and look it up later. Step 3. Listen and shadow for at least 5 minutes. Find an English podcast or video. Listen and repeat what you hear right away. Don't worry about being perfect. Just practice your rhythm and speed. Step 4. Nighttime review. Before you go to bed, relax and think about your day. What did you do? What did you eat? Who did you talk to? Do this quietly in your mind. This is your quiet time to practice without any stress. These 4 steps are a powerful routine. Do this every day, and after a week, you will feel a little better. After a month, your brain will start to use English more and more automatically. At first, maybe only 15% of your thoughts are in English. That's a great start. If you keep practicing, it will become 30%, then 60%, then 80%. One day, you will realize something wonderful. You are thinking in English without even trying. It happens slowly, but it will happen. I promise you. So, my friend, my final message is this: thinking in English is a skill you can build. Be patient with yourself. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They are a normal part of learning. Just keep going. Thank you for being here with me today. Keep thinking in English, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.